Namaste, Salam Alaikum, Sat Sri Akal, Bonjour, Sin Shao, and good morning. I am Rahana Durrani, and I have been given the honor of introducing this year's valedictorian, Mustafa Durham. When Mustafa, also known as Ms., presented me with this task, I was sure it wasn't going to be easy. There's just so much to talk about, and how can I tell you much about this person and his wonderful traits in a short period of time? In my 13 years of teaching, there are some students that leave a lasting impression and challenge my professional definition of student achievement. Mustafa is one such student. He is not only an excellent academic student, he is loved by family and friends and respected among his peers, teachers, and coaches. Throughout Mustafa's academic career here at Rick Hansen Secondary School, he has always shown care and compassion to his peers. I still remember that time he ate a little too much disease over lunch, and while hurled over in pain during my class, he was more worried about Ron's pain than his own. When speaking to his soccer coaches and teachers, I would just have to say his name, and their face would radiate with positivity. Well, wait, was it all teachers that liked him? Was it just me? I'm kidding. It was literally every single teacher I spoke to. Coaches had zero hesitation when it came to be picking him to be the captain of the team. Mustafa ensured each expectation was met. He never disappointed anyone in his team or his coaches. Even the Uber and DoorDash drivers found him to be kind, respectful, and honest. In fact, they're actually a little worried about how Mustafa's departure will affect their business, but they wish him well. Mustafa, you are what I call special, a mixture of special and unique in one. You are sincere, compassionate, and kind. You are intelligent and insightful. As you move along into the next stage of your journey, don't forget where you came from. Always tell the truth above all else. And please, please, Mustafa, go to the library and don't just pretend to be there. As Nelson Mandela said, you are the master of your fate and the captain of your soul. I'm excited to see all the wonderful things you accomplish in your life. Congratulations. Thank you.
I thought I wasn't graduating for a second. I'm gonna look back at that in 10 years and tell my cat about how cool it was. What it do, baby? Good morning, respected teachers, staff, Raptors fans, Leafs fans, my fans, parents, friends, family, respected guests, and of course, the graduating class of 2019. What a ride it's been. We're graduating, and honestly, I did not expect to see most of you here. I did not, you, no. No, that, and me, I barely made the mark. So as the great philosopher, poet, and philanthropist, Drake, once said, we started from the bottom, and now the whole team's in. Sorry to be. I forgot to formally introduce myself. My name is Mustafa Durham, also known to most of you as Moose, or Moose the Goose, or Moosey, or Moosty, Moosey Mama, and of course, Durhani Cuts. Because some of you parents may know me as because by show of hands, who here got a haircut from me at one point in their 4 years? So parents, if you're wondering whose house your child was walking into, it was mine. Quick background story to get to know me, mainly for you parents. I'm up here speaking because people thought I could make a funny speech. Not because I was as smart as Yash, no. In fact, at grad breakfast, I was given the award of most likely to become a stand-up comedian. And when I so carefully placed it on my fireplace mantle at home, my dad told me that it was the single most disappointing thing he had ever seen given to anyone. So there goes the one career I had in mind. I'd like to say how much of an honor it is to be standing before you as your valedictorian. I should not be up here. And I can hear people giggling. I laugh at everything. And I'm not laughing at the fact that I should not be up here. I went up against 5 amazing candidates that I have nothing on. Yash and Eamon are leaders in DECA, Aislinn leads the athletes, Artie leads the clubs, and Haneen leads the arts. So parents, you must be wondering, what am I responsible for? I lead the academically challenged. So in my left hand, I have, I just wanted to shout out academically challenged. If you're wondering who the academically challenged people are, we have Abdur Kadir and Michael Gordon somewhere in the crowd. If you were looking, parents, for someone who is like me, find them, and surely you will find what it is that people see in me, which is challenge academic. I'm losing my English here, wait. So in my left hand, I have the speech that I wrote and was approved by Ms. Durrani and other teachers. And in my right hand, I have the funniest, most inappropriate for the occasion, hilarious comedy speech that you'll ever hear. And I'm about to read, I'm not gonna read it, If I were to read it, the diploma that I just barely got will be ripped out of my hands by Ms. White before I go on the stage. I'm sorry. And it's funny that I mentioned that speech, because when I sent it to Ms. Durrani to edit, it came back with red all over it. Every line, or every other line I should say, said, "Are you kidding me? This is inappropriate. You can't just say that." And she also told me that I can't do any accents, which I know some of you are very disappointed about. But if my Snapchat story that I just posted gets at least 30 screenshots, I might just post a proper farewell speech on there, and let me tell you, it will not be PG-13. And just so you guys know, I really kill it with the act. I mean, it's a beautiful day here at Wembley Stadium. We've got a beautiful game between Manchester United and Chelsea Football Club. You see, that's just a British one. Imagine, I'm not gonna, oh, God, It's the last 4 years that I'm really here to talk about. But what we're really supposed to be looking at is the bigger picture. The struggle has not been 4 years, but truly 14 years of JK, SK, and grades 1 to 12. 14 long, hard, painful years. My knees and back are aching me, and I am only 18. When I was in grade 8, I remember one of my teachers, Mr. Denny, told me, "Enjoy high school, man. It's gonna be the best time, but it'll fly by so fast." And he was right. Just like that, 4 years with all you beautiful people gone. Just like that. 4 years, no money saved, 20 pounds gained. But I had fun. Think about all the events, trends, and of course dances we saw as we were in high school. There was the Toronto accent. Nyai. What's good, fam? The dab. The nene. I don't know where TJ is, but I know he's cringing. And my personal favorite. Through Rick Secondary School, we received a top-notch education from top-notch teachers and staff. Through the years, you helped us learn who we are as people. We came into high school in grade 9 as scrawny little kids, not knowing what we wanted to do with our lives, and well, we still don't know. You molded, shaped, encouraged, marked, and pushed us to become the brilliant young men and women we are today. And for that, we thank you. You know what else shaped us into the people we are today? All the memorable experiences we had over the 4 years we had at Rick Hansen. From participating in fun clubs like DECA or fun events like the Carnival, to the great athletics year at Rick Hansen. Shout out to Mr. McAllister for those great volleyball games where I was constantly baffled at why I was not on the court. But the test that I feared most through high school was not calculus or advanced functions, but truly the beep test, which for most of us extended our athletics at Rick Hansen Secondary School. I don't remember if it was middle school or high school, but I remember one of my friends in my gym class making a fuss about not doing the beep test. When I asked him why he was making a fuss, he asked me, "What are we running from?" To which I then said, "That's a good point. Miss, I'm not running either." I then got lectured and got sent to the office. There were the successes we experienced in high school, like the first 100 on the test, the first 5+, which I didn't even know existed until this year. And then there were the many failures, like the first 40 on the test, the second 40 on the test, the third 40 on the test. And no, my parents do not know about this, so they're finding out just as you are. And then Mr. Hoffman, do you know if I can switch out of this course? Because I didn't realize it would be this hard. I needed a 40 on that exam to pass the course, and I got a 44. Now, parents, I know you're thinking most people don't brag about just barely passing the course, but I will say, though many of you are very, very intelligent, I think that it is really, really much harder for you to aim for a 50 than it is to aim for 100. I can see parents now looking at me like, now I see why he needs the academically challenged. And then there was the infamous question we love to ask teachers. "Miss, is this summative?" Shout out to Saad for that joke, and while I'm here, shout out to Brad. I like to say that I'm the king of analogies, so check this one out. Did you know that there are 5 things that are similar between a pencil and all of us graduates? Number 1 is that in order for a pencil to work, it has to be willing to put in a hand, or held by a hand to be used, to be led. Get it? Led? Just like us, we need to be willing to learn, to change, to listen in order to grow as people. Number 2 is that the important part of a pencil isn't what's on the outside. It's on the inside, the lead, that makes the pencil what it is. It doesn't matter what clothes you wear, what car you drive, or how you look that defines you. It's the person you are and the thoughts and actions that you create that make you who you are. Number 3 is that a pencil always has an eraser on the back, because mistakes will be made, and it's okay. You just erase and start over. Just like in life, you will fail. It's inevitable. What's more important is that you erase your mistakes, pick yourself up, and just keep swimming. Number 4 is in order for a pencil to move forward and keep working, it has to be sharpened. Layers upon layers will be shredded off, and just like a pencil, for us to keep growing, we'll be sharpened and have layers shaved off. And you know what? It'll hurt. But just like a pencil, we'll come on sharper than ever. And lastly, a pencil was put here for one reason and one reason only: to leave a mark. So make sure that beyond high school, you go out into the world and make your mark. Graduates, we made it this far. We survived so much. We survived Ebola. We survived DeRozan leaving the Raptors. But then we got Kawhi. We even survived when Instagram was down for 24 hours. So as all of you go off to college, university, the trades, to travel, make sure you make your mark. Live out your dreams, do something with your life, and make it all worth something. Give the people the show that they asked for, and be the best person you can be. But don't ever forget to smile and laugh through it all. Thank you very much, graduate class of 2019. And from the bottom of my heart, I wish you all the best in your future. Sincerely, the Uber Eats King.
Thank you, Mustafa. And while the musicians are setting up on stage for a final send-off, I do want to say to you, this, my friend, is your future. Your parents' disappointment is my legacy. Please see yourself here 10, 20 years, it's all yours. Well done.